We've learned a lot of new habits. I hope you're already starting to practice those habits and that it's all making sense and it's all helping you already. But how do we start with the new if we've got some of the old? So some of your old habits might have been taken out by implementing the new, but you might still have some remains of some of the old stuff that you used to do. So the easiest example is always and for everyone, phone. And making sure you get back to no distractions or as few distractions as possible. Don't beat yourself up if you end up catching yourself checking it every now and then, because you can't just switch things on like that and be all changed and all perfect. It takes time. It's easy to reach something sometimes, but to maintain it, it's not. So it's easy for you to spend a day not checking your phone, and then the next day you won't wake up and are back to old habits or check it still. So the easiest way to do it is to monitor it. Okay? So there are functions on our phones now that check our screen time, and you can check against each of the different categories how long you've been on the phone. The other thing to do is to keep a little diary and just take a little note, whether it's how many times you've actually reached for something that you know that you could just batch and do it at the end of the day or in the middle of the day. And then also look at how long you've spent. So you could monitor both things. And the easiest way to get rid of the habits or to implement a new practice is to monitor it. So you always track it. You know, people say track the stats, track the numbers. There is a method in the madness of recording what you want to change. So measure, because if you measure, that's the only way that you can see whether you've made a progress or not. Why you've made progress or why you haven't might be a different reason, but measuring it shows you black and white. You've spent 5 hours a day, now you spend 3, for example, okay? And that will help you go a long way, and that applies to so many of the concepts we've talked about.